It's in the air. You know, Christmas is only a few weeks away. And for most of us, like the song says, can anybody sing? It's the most wonderful time of the year. Yeah. Don't you feel that?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. It's exciting. While some of us will be celebrating with family and friends, enjoying a delicious meal and, opening presents and just enjoying our family. But for some others, the Christmas holiday is just not a big celebration. Not at all. For lots of reasons and economics. Some people just can't afford it.
Right.
But our friends in the studio with us this morning, they're going to be doing great things during the holiday season to try to make it better for some of the less fortunate in our community. So let's welcome our guest this morning, the beautiful Miss Sandra Bryant. Good morning, Sandra.
Good morning.
Yeah, with Anita Ponder and Friends 19th annual holiday.
Number 19.
Feast for All.
Oh, yes.
19 years.
And we've got a new twist this year. We have a new partner.
Okay.
It's the Foundation of Motivation of Youth.
Okay, Moyo.
Yeah,
with
Moyo.
Roger Jackson.
With Roger Jackson.
Okay.
And it's just really interesting how all of this connected, but he's been helping people in the community for some time now.
He has.
So we're glad to have him on board. We're going to be doing our usual thing where we feed the homeless and those who are less fortunate. It's not necessarily mean that when they come that they are homeless, but some people, because of job layoffs or whatever, it has affected them. They're not able to provide for their families. So we step in. We think that it's more rewarding to give, at a time like this.
It is.
And we have to remember the reason for the season. It's not just exchanging gifts and eating and all that, and that our purpose is to help others. So this organization is going to be cooking and setting up at the terminal station on Christmas Eve. We'll be there from 8 to 1.
And speaking of last year, I forgot to tell my story. I got to tell y'all. Oh, my gosh. I got to tell you about that because I was there last year. It's so embarrassing. Trying to wrap presents. and I'm just the worst wrapper ever. I mean, I couldn't even take the paper right. It was awful. It was awful. So whoever got the gifts that I wrapped, I'm sorry. I apologize. It was a nice gift inside, but I know when they picked it up, I'm like, what in the world is this?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And also joining us in the studio this morning, members of the Turner Reagan American Legion Post 594. Let's welcome everybody. Samuel Price, Commander, Post 594. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Also, Al Felton, Public Relations Officer. Good morning, Al.
Good morning.
And Mr. Thomas Philpott, the chaplain.
Good morning.
Good morning. And you guys are doing something great in the community for the holiday season, and the kids are going to be happy because you talked to Santa about bringing some bicycles to the good kids right here in Middle Georgia, right?
First of all, let me just give you a little content.
Okay.
The mission of the American Legion.
Yeah, I was going to ask you that because before you do that, because everybody knows the American Legion, and I hear my friends say, "Oh, I'm going to the American Legion to have some fun. They're going to party and all of that." But the American Legion is so much more. You've been around for since the 1990s, 1900s. Yeah, 1900s. I'm sorry. Tell us about the American Legion.
Post was chartered and incorporated by Congress in 1919. It is the nation's largest wartime veteran service organization committed to mentoring youth and advocating patriotism and honor and promoting strong security.
Okay, so let me ask you all. Are all of you military veterans or currently in the military?
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Been in the military.
Okay. I went on the website and I was looking up some information and I saw the term Legionnaire. What is a Legionnaire?
It's just a member of the American.
Oh, that's just a member of. So you all are. I would call you Legionnaires.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So you've had a mission since the 1900s,
right.
And I don't think a lot of people know that. We just know that we're going to the American Legion or what we call it the Legion, just to enjoy ourselves. And you do so many things in the community. I know during the Thanksgiving holiday, you gave out some dinners and baskets.
Yeah. We gave out 40-some Thanksgiving baskets, which consisted of turkeys and collard greens and assorted canned goods. And this is about the second or third, or maybe more than that we've done.
Wow.
Yeah. And
so,
we like to dispel that belief about the leader.
Right. It's right.
Just a club.
Just a club, and that's not a club.
Post.
It's a post.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah. So there's a difference between I'm going going to the club and I'm going to the post. Yeah. Because usually when you have those events, you're raising money so you can give back to the community.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And that's part of our responsibility. We're chartered. We have to do that.
Okay.
And we feed veterans from the VA hospitals. And we visit with them and stuff like that. So that's part of our function.
Okay. Wow. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. So the Grinch won't be around here this holiday season, right? And let me do this because I forgot, I always have to show my hospitality when guests come in on Sunday morning. So, tea, coffee, or orange juice? Coffee. Coffee.
Coffee's good.
Coffee's good. So everybody's going to get some coffee and some tea this morning. I'm going to have some tea this morning. Yeah. Okay? All right. So, again, the holidays are here. Just a joyous time of the year, but for some of us in the community will not be enjoying that holiday season like most of us will be. So, Sandra, 19 years.
Yes.
That's a long time. You started at the Douglas.
Started at the Douglas, and it grew and grew and grew, and we outgrew it. And then we were challenged with trying to find a location that we could bring everybody inside, because a lot of times people would be standing out in the cold.
Oh, yeah.
But it was exciting. We were just volunteers. I was pulled in because I said I didn't have anything to do at Christmas because my children are grown. But it's based only on volunteers, and this happens only with donations from people in the community. We don't have what we call sponsorship or anything like that. It can just be an everyday Joe Blow who comes by and say, look, I want to give a canned good or something for your cause.
Okay.
So everything that we do is strictly donations.
And everybody knows Anita Ponder. She was a city council member for years and years and years. And wow, just a wonderful person who cares about our community. And when she was no longer on city council, she continued to do this.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And right now her assignment's in Houston, and she's maneuvering from Houston via email, texting, and telephone.
Because she was here last year.
Yes.
She was here last year.
And she will probably be here around the 22nd or 23rd to get involved in making sure that everything's going the way that it needs to go. But we're just excited that we're able to do this again. I always say everybody has a commission in life, and it's to help other people. We still need donations from the community, and if you want to donate, if it's monetary, you can make it payable to Motivating Youth. Okay. And I have their address if you want to put that in the mail. It's 905 Main Street, Macon, Georgia, 31217. And if you want to drop off any items, you can drop those off at Total Health Chiropractic. Okay. It's at 498 Poplar Street, or at the Pink Chief Boutique. It's at 408 3rd. And if you do this at the Pink Chief Boutique, it's from 4 to 6 on Saturday. Okay. Bring those in, and we'll be happy to take care of them and, put them where they're most needed.
Okay, you said this year you have Motivating Youth Moyo with Roger Jackson.
Oh, yes.
Involved. So how did that partnership come about?
Well, in the past, we were partners with another entity. Okay. And that entity was dispersed. It doesn't exist anymore. Okay. So we were just frantic. Who can we go to? We tried other avenues that failed, but and I have to give a thank you to Roger. My child is in his
program. It's a great program.
Right, in his program. And it's an excellent program. He does wonderful things for them all year long. So who better yet to go and ask for help? And he didn't hesitate. He said, okay, what can I do? So he got on board. He's been helping us get donations, and just automatically became a part of it. He didn't bat an eye. And like I said, I have to continue to say how much we appreciate him, coming on board.
Okay, yeah. Well, he's a great guy. I had a chance to host one of their programs, the end of the year program, and that was my first time there. And it was a wonderful program. The children were just wonderful and talented. Wow, just talented.
Loves the kids.
Yeah. And the Turner Reagan American Legion Post 594. You're going to put some kids on wheels this Christmas. Wow. Go ahead, Sam. I mean, that's Al.
My name is Al.
Al Felton.
Before we do that, you've already touched our hearts, and we're going to give you $100 check.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so very much. Wow.
Isn't that wonderful? I told you we had some great friends in the studio with us this morning. Smiling faces, wonderful. Wow. Isn't that wonderful?
That's great.
Wow. We got to take a break. We're going to come back. Oh, that just touched my heart. Oh, okay. Stay with us. Don't go away. You're listening to Middle Georgia Speaks.
We'll be back with more of Middle Georgia Speaks in a moment. V101.7 welcomes New Condition. December 27th for the V101.7 Holiday Jam at the Macon City Auditorium, hosted by Big Chubb and special guest the Rude Boys. And the Finesse Band. Tickets are just $25 and available at all Ticketmaster outlets. Get your tickets now and celebrate the holidays with New Condition and V101.7.
The new Hyundai Sonata lets you choose between 3 driving modes. There's Sport Mode. It's quick when you need it. There's also Eco Mode. Helps use less, bro, because the environment. Or you can split the difference with Normal Mode. Any way you drive it, it's amazing. The entirely new Hyundai Sonata. One drive, and you'll get it. Learn more at allnewsonata.com.
2015 Sonata SE. EPA estimated 25 city and 37 highway MPG using normal mode. For comparison only, actual mileage may vary.
My name's Kevin Easler, and I drive a truck for a living and go to school part-time. I had LASIK eye surgery done at Eyesight Associates. Dr. Gayton performed my procedure, and it was wonderful. I'd do it all over again if I had to. And today, my vision is perfect. 2020.
Call Eyesight Associates for your consultation today. 1-800-NEW-VISION or visit EyesightAssociates.com. World-class eye care with a caring touch.
Looking for a show-stopping stocking stuffer? Come to Metro PCS for the 4G LG Optimus L70 smartphone, just $29. Let's repeat, the 4G LG Optimus L70 for just $29 with no mail-in rebate. What's more, you'll be riding on the blazing fast nationwide T-Mobile network. You can stuff a lot of stockings for $29, only at Metro PCS. Coverage and services not available everywhere. In-store only. See store or metropcs.com for details and terms and conditions of service.
When shopping for car insurance, consider this. Geico has been saving people money on car insurance for over 75 years. So if you're serious about savings, it's simple. Go to geico.com. After 75 years, they know how to save you money.
iHeartRadio Music You Should Know, featuring K. Michelle.
I got out of a situation with a man, and of course they always make for great records. So, last album was about another man, and now this album is about a new man.
Grab K. Michelle's new album, Anybody Wanna Buy a Heart, on iTunes now. Sponsored by Atlantic Records. Grab more at iHeartRadio.com/K. Michelle.
Ask any parent. When it comes to protecting your baby, you can never do enough. You wash their hands, bundle them up, and strap them in. And those are the things you can see. Then there are the risks you can't. That's why most parents go with the safe, proven protection of vaccines. Nothing protects babies better from 14 serious childhood diseases, like measles, whooping cough, and meningitis. So keep up with the and when it comes to protection against vaccine-preventable diseases, get all the recommended immunizations for your baby by age 2. Immunizations help give you the power to protect your baby. For more reasons to vaccinate, talk to your child's doctor. Go to cdc.gov/vaccines for all the latest information. Or call 800-CDC-INFO. A message from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention.
There's no place like home.
Getting home safely is just a click away. Find the right seat for your little one's age and size. Visit safercar.gov/the right seat for more information. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council. Now more of the issues that are important to you. Middle Georgia Speaks on B101.7.
Welcome back to Middle Georgia Speaks. Good morning, everyone, again. Gotta welcome our guest in the studio, Sandra Bryant with Anita Ponder and Friends 19th Annual Holiday Fest for All. Wow, that's exciting. Also, from Turner Reagan American Legion Post 594, Commander Samuel Price, Al Felton, Public Relations Officer, and Thomas Philpott, the chaplain. So, guys, before we went to break, it's so wonderful that you told Sandra that you're going to give her $100 for the Anita Ponder and Friends gathering. That is so wonderful. So, again, all of you were in the military. Tell me each one, where did you serve and you know, things. Is that how you say it for the military? What was your position or your rank? I guess that's what I would say, your rank or something like that.
Well, I joined the service in 1964, some years ago.
And I told him, this is Thomas Philpott, the chaplain. I'm serious. You really don't. You really don't. You really don't.
Thank you. And I spent 4 years in the Air Force.
Wow.
Yeah, I got out in 68.
Well, I joined in 1984, and I did 21 years in the Air Force.
Wow. And that's Al.
Yes, I retired about 9 years ago.
Wow. That's wonderful. We want to thank you for 21 years. That's great.
Hi, I'm Sam, Commander of Post 594. 24 years of service. Retired in 2002 and took another venture to go into working with the American Legion to promote the 4 pillars of the American Legion. Within we're national security, children and youth, veterans administrations, and...
You spent 24 years.
24 years.
Were you in the Air Force?
Yes.
24 years in the Air Force.
Started out with security forces, got a little tired of that after about 8 years, went into training management, and retired as a first sergeant.
Wow.
So the business of caring for others has always been in my path.
And we thank y'all for that. Wow.
The things that we do here at the American Legion is based on those pillars. And the one that we promote mostly is children and youth.
Okay.
And veterans affairs. And within that, we're out in the community checking with veterans to ensure that they get the benefits that they are basically granted
they deserve.
by Congress.
Yeah,
and
they deserve.
On Mondays, every Monday at the Post, we have a meeting of veterans that sit around and talk to one another, help each other file the paperwork necessary to get those benefits.
Wow.
And the other part that we do is children and youth. We love the children.
Okay.
That's what we live for.
Yeah.
We start off with Easter in the park. Miss Ada Lee, which was one of those civil rights leader hero in Warner Robins, that they dedicated the park to.
Miss Ada Lee, she was on the show.
Yeah, we took a partnership with her and Union Grove Baptist Church. And each year we do Easter in the parks for the kids. And, you know, it's a grand event. And then we go from there and, of course, to Christmas, and where we run the bike pro.
Okay.
And Mr. Philpott, he will tell you more about that.
Okay.
And also, Mr. Felton will tell you more about the other children and youth programs that we're...
Because I know you have an oratorical contest coming up real soon, so we'll talk about that. Let's talk about getting those kids the bicycles. I mean, you know, I couldn't wait for Christmas because now I'm going to say every year, but every other year, we got a bicycle for Christmas. Yeah.
Well, the program started, I think, 4 or 5 years ago, and it was just the guys got together and decided to collect some dollars and get some bike for the needy children in the community. And so I took over the program probably about, I guess, 2 or 3 years ago, and it has been very successful.
Oh, great.
I think the first year we normally give around 40 bikes away, and we go out and solicit from local businesses and individuals. You'd be amazed at the dollars that we raised right there in the post. Just for instance, last year we collected alone in that post over $1,100.
Wow.
Just to buy children's bike. And we want to try to meet those kids that are truly needed, because when you wake up on a Christmas morning and there's nothing there for them to have, I can imagine that can be disappointing.
That would be so disappointing.
We've been trying to fill that little niche for a while. And we're just thankful for people contributing to that effort. And the guys at the Post really we got guys. I remember one year a guy bought 3 bicycles that cost anywhere total almost $200. And that's the kind of giving spirit that you have at the American Legion. Yeah.
Wow, that's wonderful. So how, if I'm a mom or dad and I have some kids and I can't afford to buy them a bike, what do I need to do to get a bike?
And I like to caveat some things. We have a limit, but we ask that you call the American Legion. We ask that you give the names of your phone number and the names and the ages of the children. We have a cutoff age.
Okay, what's the cutoff age?
Cutoff age this year is 12. I think we're going to reduce that next year. And one of the other stipulations that we want people to know that if you got 4 children, unfortunately, we cannot give 4 bicycles to one family. So we got a maximum of 2 bikes we try to provide for a family.
That's nice, though. 2 bikes per family. That's
and
wonderful.
we try to limit the, you don't get it consecutively.
So if I got it last year, then maybe someone else will get it this year.
Meet the needs of as many people as we can without really hurting folks. And that's what we try to do.
That's wonderful. So last year you raised enough money to buy 50 bikes?
Well, we gave 55 bikes, but it was to 45 families. And again, some of the local merchants gave us bikes also. But we did purchase that bit. I forgot exactly the number that we purchased. But I was just amazed at the amount of money. And I hate to call it that, but I started my begging campaign already. And it's amazing how those guys really give. And I'm proud of them.
Yeah, we are proud of them. Okay, if someone's out there listening right now and they know a child who needs a bicycle for Christmas, it could be the mom, it could be the dad, maybe it's just someone in the community, how do they get in touch with you? What number do they call?
You need to call 478-922-5851.
Okay.
478-922-5851.
Okay, so they just call you. Is there any particular time of the day that they need to call, or they can call? What are the hours that they?
Around 11 to be closed.
11 to midnight.
To midnight. Okay, and someone will be taking the names of people who are in need of bicycles.
And I want to stress the fact that we got limited resources.
Right.
We can't support all of Middle Georgia.
But we've got some good business people out there, some good people out there who are listening this morning that might want to donate, might want to, so they can call that number too. They might want to donate some money, or they might want to donate a bicycle, so they can call that number too to get in touch with you.
I'm glad you brought that up. They can either donate money or bicycles.
Money or bicycles. And you're asking them to donate all new bicycles?
That's what we like.
Nice, yeah. When you wake up on Christmas and you have a nice, shiny new bicycle, wow, that's wonderful. Yeah, because like you said, the Grinch is not coming to Middle Georgia this Christmas. No. And Sandra, one of the things last year, we were wrapping lots of toys. So you not only provide a meal, you also provide toys, clothing,
haircuts, just any way that we can service them. We're there to service them. And again, all of this is done strictly on donations. When we get monetary donations, we try to go out and purchase child-friendly gifts, educational toys if we can. And it's basically done when the kids come in, they take a number, and then we give out the gifts. The clothes are also donated. We have clothing for the kids, coats, shoes, anything
we're going
that
to need
you
some
can
coats
imagine.
this year because this is cold already.
So all of that's donated. I have people that I work with, and I'd like to give them a shout out as well at GE Capital. Right now we're collecting coats and clothes at my job, and they've been nice enough to reserve an area for us to keep them before we transport them to the terminal station.
Okay, yeah, because last year, there were lots and lots of toys.
Yeah.
And you also need volunteers, because I think it was a few years ago, you had a volunteer. He was from New Zealand. He was here visiting his family. He came out and volunteered. So you do need volunteers to come out on that day too.
And it's always something to do. And if you want to volunteer, I have a number that you can call to volunteer.
Okay.
Her name is Nina Ray. Her telephone number is 478-569-6449. And there's always plenty to do. We'll have a serving line. We'll have people helping set up that serving line and keeping it manned and replenishing it. People who are keeping the terminal station picked up, the trash, mopping spills if that happens. And this year we're going to have a little bit of entertainment. We have a little dance group that's coming in from Albany to dance for the kids. So, and we'll have our favorite DJ Sean, the party man. He'll be back again this year. So it's going to be exciting. We'll have a lot of stuff. And again, all these people, they are donating their time, and we certainly appreciate it. Without them, we couldn't make this happen.
Because every year it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And I'm quite sure that's going to be the case for you too. I know you did 45 families, but it just seems like it gets bigger and bigger and bigger.
It does. And we just, like I said, we're happy that we are able to do that to help some needy children in the communities.
Okay. We're going to take a break. We're going to come back. We're going to talk more with our friends. And like you said, Santa Claus is coming to town. Somebody needs to help me sing. I'm not a singer. I'm just excited about the holiday. And I'm excited about all the wonderful things you all are doing. So we want everybody to stay with us. You're listening to Middle Georgia Speaks.
We'll be back with more of Middle Georgia Speaks in a moment.
Hey friends, it's Mama Mia. I got something to tell you. Ooh, it's so embarrassing. I suffer with spider veins. Yeah, ladies, you know those unsightly red veins on our legs? Ooh, they were so bad that my legs turned purple and blue. And then I met Dr. Anaya Umera with Women's Health Institute of Macon. And she said she could treat my spider veins and promised I'd be wearing dresses and shorts again. After only a few treatments, you won't believe how my legs look now. The treatment was relatively pain-free. I didn't miss work, and I was able to get back to my regular workout routine the next day. Unbelievable, but true. Check out the V website at v1017.com and see the before and after pictures. If you're tired of your spider veins and want your legs to look sexy again like mine, give Dr. Anaya Umera at Women's Health Institute of Macon a call today at 478-746-2887. And to tell her Mama Mia told you to call.
When you own a business, every day is perpetual motion. So what if you could stop and really look around? You'd probably see new ways to save money, starting with energy costs. And Georgia Power can help with tools and resources to enable every type of business to use energy efficiently. And we offer commercial energy efficiency programs to help reduce your bill. So today, stop and learn more and start saving money. Visit georgiapower.com/commercial savings.
Treating your cold at Walgreens comes with a little something extra. Time. We're just around the corner with everything you need to relieve your cough, cold, and flu symptoms. Like Alka-Seltzer Plus to attack your cold and flu symptoms any time of day. And we'll get you in, out, and feeling better fast. Because no one has time for a cold. Walgreens, at the corner of happy and healthy.
Now with cards, select Alka-Seltzer Plus cold products are just $5.99. Use as directed.
So much has changed since Geico started saving people money over 75 years ago. We weren't attached to our smartphones like today. Smartphones didn't exist. If you wanted to talk to someone, you just hollered out your back door. Hey, Darla, want to go steady? No chance? Okay, then. We had no privacy. But hey, with Geico, we always had good car insurance.
Geico, saving people money on car insurance for over 75 years.
Are you worried about paying for college? Learn the strategies of Marianne Raggins, a $400,000 scholarship winner, by attending a free presentation of the scholarship workshop on December 20th at Macedonia Church on Eisenhower Parkway from 9 till 11 a.m. For more information, visit scholarshipworkshop.com/Georgia. All those who attend will become eligible for the Raggins Braswell National Scholarship. A message from iHeart Communities.
This report is brought to you by Yahoo Live.
From the McDonald's Weather Center.
Here's a check of weather from V101.7.
Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. I'm Chief Meteorologist Chris Simmons from the 41 First Alert Storm Center. Hope you're enjoying your morning so far. Temperatures today back in the mid-60s. Plenty of sunshine, a beautiful day. Get out and enjoy it. For more than now, follow me on Twitter at WXmenChris. Enjoy your Sunday.
Love live music? Have you checked out Yahoo lately? They've partnered with Live Nation to stream a new live concert for free every night for a year. Watch hot names like Usher, Common, and Wiz Khalifa, and be the first to discover emerging artists. Check out the full lineup at yahoo.com/live.
Now, more of the issues that are important to you. Middle Georgia Speaks on B101.7.
Middle Georgia Speaks, like you said, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Today is the 14th, so what? Help me out here. 11 days? 11 days till Christmas, and Santa will be here, and we'll be spending time with our family and friends. Just a joyous time of the year. But like we said, for some people in the community, they might not be able to enjoy the holidays like we are, that we will be doing. So our friends in the studio with us this morning, they're going to make sure, like we said, the Grinch is not in Middle Georgia on Christmas Day. So, Sandra, I know this is year 19, and you do so many things. You also help out with the Meals on Wheels, because there are some people, I think Meals on Wheels, are they for the older people that can't get out? And
well, basically, yes, and some of those that are shut in.
Okay.
Meals on Wheels is not up and running on Christmas Day.
Okay.
So that means that the clients that generally get meals that day are left out. So we fill in, and all you have to do, even if they're not on Meals on Wheels and they can't get out or they don't have transportation, we still will deliver. You can call 478-737-8930, and we will make sure that your meal gets delivered to your door. Usually the high-rise on Gray Highway, those places, we go in and we intervene and we deliver the food in the absence of Meals on Wheels.
Okay. Wow, that's great, because there are a lot of shut-in people, and there are a lot of older people that don't have families in town. And you wouldn't want anybody to be home alone, lonely, and don't have anything to eat, a holiday meal on Christmas. That's really, really great. So do you need volunteers to deliver? We need
drivers to deliver. Fortunately, each year some of the same ones who started out at the Douglas show up, but we always can use drivers so that we can get the food out there quicker to the people.
And who can come? Does anybody in the community can come, or
anyone? If you hold a public office, whatever, you can come in. We just want to service these people who are in need. So any walk of life, if you got an hour that you can spare, we know that some people have families and they like to spend that time with their families. That's fine. But if you have an hour or 2 hours that you'd like to come down and volunteer, you can walk in at the front door and give your name, and we will certainly put you to work.
Okay. What about who does the cooking? Because that's a lot of food. You figure a lot of food, guys. Aren't there you cooks? I know at the American Legion, I think you all had a chili cook-off or something not too long ago.
Last night.
Yeah, last night? Okay.
We also have it annually. What we do is a car and bike show. And what we do is the money that's raised there, we contribute to the National Emergency Fund.
Okay.
And that is to help assist those that can't get those fundings from the states or whatever the case may be, to veterans. We have a pot of money that we can go in there and help that veteran fix up his home, put it back to use. Okay, after a catastrophe.
Okay. So who's doing the cooking?
Well,
they're looking around like, not me. I'm not doing the cooking.
Well, if you guys want to help cook, come on.
Yeah, I don't want you to help cook. I'll help serve, but you don't want me to do any cooking. I'm telling you, believe me. I don't want to eat it.
We have volunteers, and one of the volunteers, she's been involved. Miss Gladys has been involved even before I came aboard, and she is a member of Tabernacle. It's over off Houston Avenue on Ponce de Leon. Her congregation helps us. They donate all of the dressing, and they help us cook turkeys and ham. We also have the help of 2 chefs. One's from Albany. He drives up at 6 o'clock in the morning on Christmas, and Joe Lewis helps us. He's out at Hepzibah Homes.
Okay.
So Hepzibah Homes allows us to come in their kitchen and run everybody else out, and we prepare food from there. And they've been helping us out doing that for the last 2 or 3 years, and it makes life a lot simpler. And we just have to transport it there.
Let's transport the food.
But all the cooking, the majority of it is done at Hepzibah Homes in their kitchen.
Okay. What about the haircuts?
Well, we have volunteer of barbers. Edwards, they've been involved from day one. We have one of our favorite barbers. His name is Leroy Gerald.
Oh, Leroy, yeah.
He comes in and he spends the day with us. And this year, the twins are coming. I can't think of what their last name is, but the twins are coming. They own a barbershop, a local barbershop. So they're coming in. So that should help us a whole lot to get more people serviced.
Okay, wow. So this is going to be a great day. Of course, I always come out and help wrap the gifts and everything, but I will be in town this Christmas, so I'll come over and help a little bit.
Okay.
No cooking for me.
Well, we'll get you to make lemonade.
Y'all don't want me to do that.
Cut cake.
Or maybe cut cake. I'll cut a piece of cake.
Yeah.
Other than that, no. You don't want me to do it. You don't want me to do it. And of course, our friends with the Turner Reagan American Legion Post 594, they're talking to Santa to get bikes for the kids in our community, but they need our help. They need you to donate a bike, or maybe you can donate some money to purchase a bike. So what day will you be giving the bikes away?
We'll be giving the bikes away the 23rd of December, starting at 6 o'clock.
In the morning?
No, 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock in the evening?
Right.
6 o'clock in the evening, okay. And so will you already have the names, so they'll come on over, or can I just come over that day? You already have the names?
Well, what we will do, we will call them, because sometimes we get more people than we have bikes.
Okay.
So I'll usually call them, or somebody from the post will call the people and tell them that, hey, we have a bike down here for you and your child, your children, or whatever. And hopefully we'll have enough bikes for everybody. But we make sure we call. We don't want anybody to just come down and we don't have a bike.
They have a bike for them. That would be so sad. Right. I'll tell you this. I'll buy a bike.
All right.
And I'm going to do something for you too, Sandy. I'll buy a bike. Yeah. Because I know my mom and dad, we always got a bike. And it was 7 of us. We always got a bike. And I can still remember the bike that we got. So it's just not Christmas without a bike.
Well, it's the economic conditions sometimes. We like to be critical of people who don't have something. But oftentimes it's not their fault, especially
it's not
children.
their fault.
It's not their fault. And you hate to see them not being able to enjoy something about Christmas.
Because, I mean, there are a lot of working parents. There are a lot of single parents. There are a lot of working parents, husband and wife. But it's still hard. It's still difficult. And I'm by myself, and I look around all the time, and I say, I don't know how, my children are grown, so how do you feed your kids? It's really hard. Just me going to the grocery store trying to eat. It's really difficult. So.
And the prices I checked several places, and those bikes are not cheap.
No, they're not.
Especially if you in a certain income bracket. $40-$50 might not hurt any of us, but there are some people that would adversely hurt their budgets.
Right. The economy is starting to get better, but it's still not there yet. So we're going to have bikes for Christmas. We're going to have a wonderful meal and haircuts, and because you give lots of toys. What age group can come out and get a toy?
Well, one year we had like a 3-month-old baby there. So, I mean, all ages, there's no cutoff. If there's somebody that needs, we make it available for them.
Okay.
But we'll have toys for every age group. And like I said, we try to have them children-friendly and basically something, hopefully, that's educational, for them.
Books. Give some books,
folks. Definitely.
I love to see kids. I mean, everybody's in computers and things now, but it's just wonderful to sit down and read a book. So maybe we can get some books for the kids. Okay. And so if they wanted to donate a toy or donate some clothing or donate some food, or how do they do that again? Give them the information.
Well, if you want to donate, you can always give me a call at 478-737-8930, or you can drop off your donations at Total Health Chiropractic. It's at 498 Poplar Street between 4 and 6, Monday and Wednesday. If you want to also donate, we're downtown at Pink Chief Boutique, 408 3rd, and that's on Saturdays from 4 to 6. And we'll get them to the proper places.
And then on Christmas Eve at the terminal station, that's downtown. That's near the bus depot.
Right next door. We'll be there from 8 to 1. We'll be setting up, wrapping gifts, and we'll help you with the wrapping this time.
I was so embarrassed. Because, I used to let my mom wrap my gifts. I never could do it because I swear my mom would show us how to do it. I couldn't get it.
Well, we'll help you out this time. And if you want to bring your gifts to be wrapped, if you don't want to drop off, you can always bring them on Christmas Eve, and we'll make sure that they get wrapped.
Okay.
On Christmas Day, we'll be up and running from 11 to 3, and we'll get everybody fed and clothes and just hopefully meet their needs. And the children are, as he was saying, they are the most important thing for us. You know, we want to see them happy, and we don't want the kids to return after that break to say, it didn't happen for me during Christmas. So we're trying to just, fill that void and help where we can help. Like everybody else is saying, we can't do it for everybody, but we're going to try our best to do it for as many. If we can touch one person to change their life, to make them know that somebody cares, that's what we're there for.
Right. That's a great way to take a break. So stay with us. You're listening to Middle Georgia Speaks.
We'll be back with more of Middle Georgia Speaks in a moment. Yourself the perfect gift for the holidays by downloading the iHeartRadio app. Relive your favorite holiday jams and experience the holidays with our Christmas Soul Station. Millions of songs, thousands of stations, one free app. iHeartRadio is that easy. And now gift wrapped. Download the app today or listen online at iHeartRadio.com.
We're here at the most exciting event of the winter. You can feel the excitement, Phil. First up is Centra, starting the party with Nissan Connect.
That is the crystal clear Bose audio.
Next up, Ultima. Look at that power.
Up to 270 horsepower.
And Versa Notes, amazing all around.
Thanks to the Around View monitor.
This is the coolest lineup I've ever seen. Totally rad. Indeed.
Get great offers during Nissan's holiday event. Choose Ultima with 0% APR financing for up to 60 months. Or get 0% for 36 months on road. Shop at your local Nissan store or choose Nissan.com. Offers end January 2nd. Nissan. Innovation that excites. For well-qualified buyers with approved credit. Rogue $2,778 per month per thousand financed. Ultima $1,667 per month per thousand financed. Valid when financed through MAC from new dealer stock. See owner's manual for details or call 1-888-858-8319 for offer details and information on available AVM and Nissan Connect features. Bose is a registered trademark of the Bose Corporation.
Your home has several rooms, and most important are the kitchen and the master bath. The kitchen is the heart where we go to be together, and the master bath is a place we escape to when we need some time apart. These are the best rooms to invest in, and now is the time. Let Century Construction help you build the kitchen and bath you've always dreamed of. Licensed, insured, drug-tested, and in business for over 50 years, Century Construction is your best choice for kitchen and bath remodeling. Don't put it off any longer. Call Century Construction at 478-784-7080 or visit SENTRYconstruction.com.
So much has changed since Geico started saving people money over 75 years ago. We weren't attached to our smartphones like today. Smartphones didn't exist. If you wanted to talk to someone, you just hollered out your back door. Hey, Darla, want to go steady? No chance? Okay, then. We had no privacy. But hey, with Geico, we always had good car insurance.
Geico, saving people money on car insurance for over 75 years.
America's service members and veterans are strong, forged out of bravery, sacrifice, and duty. They are diverse, unique, from all corners of the country, and, thanks to their common experience, a family for life. But whether they served in lands far away or communities close to home, some of these men and women may face difficult times or even crisis, but sometimes reaching out for help can be the most challenging and worthwhile mission of all for veterans, service members, Reserve, and National Guard. Thankfully, friends, family, and communities are standing by their service members and veterans now more than ever. We're all in this together. When you recognize something isn't right, make the call to the Veterans Crisis Line or Military Crisis Line. During times of crisis, reach out and call. Dial 1-800-273-8255 and press 1, or chat online at veteranscrisisline.net or text 838-255.
Now, more of the issues that are important to you. Middle Georgia Speaks on V101.7.
Wow. I'm looking at the clock. It's almost time for us to get out of here and enjoy the rest of our Sunday. But I have really enjoyed our guest this morning, making sure that the Grinch does not visit our town. Will Santa be at any of the events when you give out the bikes? Is Santa going to be there? So do you want me to contact the North Pole for you? We've got to have Santa.
You might want to shoot him an email.
oh, Santa takes the emails now. You got to have Santa. What about Sandra? Will Santa be there this year?
I'm not sure. Hopefully he will, but I'm not sure just yet.
You're not sure yet. Well, we're going to talk to Santa via email.
Yeah, we need that email too.
Facebook him or something.
If it were Easter, the bunny would be here.
So, December 23rd, they can come and pick up their bicycles and tell them where the Legion is again.
The address is 1523 Moody Road, Warner Robins.
Okay, 1523 Moody Road in Warner Robins. And give them the telephone number again, just in case they need to call you.
That telephone number is 478-922-5851.
Okay. And you do so many things because I was on your website and I found out that you're having an oratorical contest coming up real soon for young people. Well, tell us about that.
Yes, what it is just an oratorical contest. We have it at the Post. It's going to be on January 31st. They will be speaking like a 5-minute speak about the Constitution and all the amendments. It's actually a competition. Whoever wins here will actually go ahead and go to the district level, the state level.
Okay.
Keep winning. There are cash prizes. I'm going to keep it a secret of what it is. I'm going to make them come down to the Post and find out what it is. But there are cash prizes for each winner.
Okay, and what's the age group for those who want to participate? High school. Okay. Well, that's wonderful because our children need to know how to speak and they need to know how to speak in front of people. So I think that's wonderful. And it also helps with writing skills too, oratorical.
And also, this is a program that's sponsored nationally from our national headquarters in Indiana. And basically, if you get all the way to national and win, you end up anywhere from $25,000 to $40,000 in college scholarships.
Huh?
Wow.
What?
It's wonderful.
Wonderful. And so will they call that same number if they want to? Can they go on your website and get more information?